following announcement has been paid for by the WZWA Network.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to WCWA Reacts. I'm one of your hosts, California. It's great to be with you all once again, and this is my other host on this show. His name is Juicy Boy. Juicy Boy, how are you?
Oh, I'm frickin' so good, Carl. And it's not Juicy Boy, it's Jesse the Body Vent. No, it's not. I'm fantastic, and we continue our journey today of trying to figure out what the fuck is the greatest squash match in wrestling history. And this one is a Juicy Boy pick.
Yep.
And today, California, my friend, you'll have the background info, but we are going to be checking out two icons in this business. A young Shawn Michaels is going to be taking on Jake the Snake Roberts. So that's right, you got the master of the super kick versus the master of the DDT before either of them were known for those things. Carl.
Yes. So this match right here between Jake the Snake and Shawn Michaels was for Mid-South Wrestling. It's for their 282nd episode of TV on January 30th, 1985, excuse me, the Irish McNeil's Boys Club in Shreveport, Louisiana. So this should be interesting. We are searching for the greatest squash of all time. We've only had one in the series so far where Sid Vicious destroyed Lee Scott on NWA Main Event.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how Jake and Shawn go. Juicy Boy, before we begin, what do you think the backstage conversation would have been like between Shawn and Jake as they're mapping out this match?
Well, I mean, look, I wasn't there. I wasn't fucking there. But look, if I had to guess, I'd say the conversation probably went,
Oh, well, hey, Mr. Roberts, my name's Shawn Michaels. Yeah, we're gonna be working here.
who trained you, boy?
It was Jose Ladari.
Yeah. I think my dad worked with him, son. We worked with him a little bit.
Oh yeah? They wrestled?
No, just worked a little bit. Anyway, you and I are supposed to be having a wrestling match. Is that right?
Yes, sir. It's just I'm gonna keep my ears open, and I'm gonna shut my mouth and open my ears and open my eyes, and I'll do whatever you tell me.
Well, doing whatever I tell you, boy. It's a good way to get eaten alive.
How long is this going to go for?
You want to play 21? I got 22. You got 22? I got to boot up your ass.
I was so mad. I was insane mad.
Yeah, and if you fuck up this match, kid, while my girlfriend's in the crowd and I'm looking to get laid tonight, I'm going to be so fucking mad. I'll be insane mad.
All right, let's get on with it. Look, it's a squash match, ladies and gentlemen. We need to fill a bit of time with some fun, okay? So
it's just going to be a little baby.
Just a little baby. Juicy Boy, you know, and they all should fucking know out there, down fucking there is where the video is. Okay, here we go, Juicy Boy. Jake the Snake Roberts, Shawn Michaels, 1985 in 3, 2, 1, play.
252 pounds from Atlanta, Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, he's looking
His
good.
opponent weighs 220 pounds from San Antonio, Texas, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels against the
Hello.
Jake
Yeah,
Snake
hey.
Roberts as Randy Anderson.
The baby
in the
blue
center, the
tights.
official referee.
Oh, referee
And
Randy
he's calling for the
Anderson.
bell.
Look how young he
Bill action
looks.
continues and
Oh
He
my
is a
God.
break.
Like, look at Jake's pants.
Cram-packed with action.
Yeah, fantastic.
We have time.
I love the Jake Roberts
Oh!
Mid-South
That'll be coming to Mid-South in
outfit.
2 weeks, the Dirty White Boys. Next week, Jim Ross and my son Joel will be
Here we
hosting
go.
the show. We'll have
Oh, he's giving him a bit of a shine,
We'll
bro.
also have Brad Armstrong, Private Terry Daniels.
I'll give you a little shine, kid,
Hector
at the
Guerrero
beginning.
goes against
Yeah.
Terry Taylor for the television title. And
Yeah,
Hot Rod Douglas. What
Or
fantastic
just
match.
lighten up a little bit, Jake.
top of the card. Shawn Michaels showed a lot of improvement, but Jake the Snake is a real veteran. He's got the
Here we go.
What? Oh, look at Sean go.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a second.
High off the ball, bro. Whoa.
Oh, man.
Imagine
shit,
Sean
dude.
won and we didn't.
Dude, if Shawn Michaels wins this match somehow, I am going to scream so loud that the police are probably going to be called to the resident to do a welfare. Off! Off! Oh dear.
There we go, Jake. Snapmare take.
Oh,
now he's taking over.
Now
we go
here
to
we
school,
go.
Bitch.
Well, I say business is picked up.
Jake the Snake doesn't want to take any
Front
chances,
face
boy. He almost got upset. I tell you, it was within a
Or,
hair's
sorry, front chancery, as Excalibur would call it.
Fuck you.
As emotion for the
Oh,
youngster
yeah.
to come back in where he could rectify that.
Why it's so aggressive
I
about it?
don't know. It just annoys me.
Well, I'm just gonna slip under and yeah.
His voice definitely didn't sound like that.
Okay, kid, get the fuck off. I ain't gay. I ain't.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Goddamn, touching me, boy.
Oh.
It's kind of popping me that this is like gonna. It's like a young version of one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Like,
It's bothering me
also,
that Randy Anderson looks like an extra from an 80s porno.
yeah, or a background character on Saved by the Bell.
There we go.
Oh, shit.
Gutbuster. Oh, mate.
Tremendous knee drop to the stomach.
Yeah, I think, Jake really, did a number on me.
Variety of battering techniques. Take all the fight out of you.
Fuck, bro.
Armbar.
I don't know if this is going to beat Sid and Lee Scott, but this is a masterclass.
I can just picture Jake. I can just picture Jake talking about this match, like, I wanted him to fear me. Like, clearly they're not like their characters in real life. Like,
He wants to prove something to his father. And his father probably said to him after this, "You'll never amount to anything. I'm very, very disappointed in you."
And I got so fucking mad.
You know what? Jake Roberts' dad is a cunt, all right? I'm just
Yeah.
going to say that.
fuck
Straight
you,
out.
Grizzly Smith. You
Yeah, fuck you,
abusive,
Grizzly. You
you
fucking
abusive, exploitative fucking dickwad. We love you.
shit.
We love you, Jake.
Yeah, we love you, Jake.
Love you,
Couldn't
Jakey.
help it. Well, one count.
Jake not taking any
Wait,
chances.
here we go.
Oh man, I'm loving
Oh,
this
here
match.
comes that short arm.
Boom! There it is. A hell of a bump by the kid. I'm crying with laughter, as everyone can see.
I think this is it. DDT.
It's just the end.
Oh!
Boom!
The most vicious hold I think I've ever seen in wrestling. Tremendous height.
Fantastic. Good victory there for Jake.
He was cutting a little promo to the camera at ringside as he fucking did the pin. Like, but
Well, there we go. The
Yeah,
match
great.
is over. It ended quite abruptly after the pinfall, but there we go, Juicy.
Yeah,
What did you think of that one, mate?
well, first of all, I would love to shout out the commentator for that call at the end. The DDT was nailed on a young Shawn Michaels, and the commentator immediately said, "That's perhaps one of the deadliest holds I've ever seen in professional wrestling." Like, boom,
Yeah.
simple, didn't make it seem like it was a fucking nuclear weapon, but just, let everyone at home know this is a new move and it's fucking devastating. And Jake Roberts is the guy that you're going to see do it. He's the only person doing it.
Yeah, and,
You know-
15 years later, it was going to be ruined by everybody.
Yeah, but I was also going to say it's exactly the same kind of template that would later be used to perfection with the Diamond Cutter by DDP, of kind of getting a finisher over. And also, as you saw there, even though it's a squash match here, it was also a masterclass in, making the jobber look competitive so that in turn, you yourself as the bigger star are going to look even better in the ring. I just think, like, you can already see at that early stage of his career that Shawn Michaels is a special talent in terms of just, his aptitude for it. And I think, like, honestly, man, I was really expecting to see like a bunch of punches, maybe like a fucking chin lock or like a wrist lock, and then we'd see the short arm and the DDT. But instead, they took such a small amount of time and really told a story that kind of, got us as the audience invested. And so, do I think that this one's got Lee Scott versus Sid Vicious from the first squash that we watched? Do I think this has that beat? We'll let you people at home decide that. I think I could see an argument for either one. But I personally still favor Vicious versus Scott. But yeah, I'm droning on here, but wow, that was really pleasantly surprising how good that little match was.
You certainly know how to waffle on there, bro, but I appreciate some of your sentiments there on what you thought of the matchup. I still think Lee Scott getting demolished by Sid is number one at this stage, but we will continue this series on. It'll be one episode a month on WCWA Reacts here for What is the Greatest Squash? Juicy Boy, thank you for your motherfucking time.
No fucking worries. And we will
Thank
see
all of
you
out there. Go on, do it. Go on, do it.
No, I don't want to anymore. You wrecked it. You do it.
We will see you down the road.
No, okay, I'll do it.
Don't pay network, that's the way we play. Good God Almighty. Don't pay network, that's the way we play. Get puppies. Don't pay network, that's the way we play. Get.
The following announcement has been paid for by the WZWA Network.